Welcome back, what? Well, not even welcome back, my nigga. First episode. What we ain't got a name for this bitch yet though.
Shit.
What we gonna call it? No, do not call it. No, we not calling it. No, we not calling it that. Sure. We cannot call it no Puff Panthers, dog.
Bank robbers.
I don't know, man. What, because of Bank of America? Stadium? Okay, I like that idea. Bank robbers. Okay. We don't know what we gonna call it, but that's the idea. We'll
figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure out how time go. We'll name this later at this point. But we doing. Damn, it's like I'm not in this bitch.
Damn, was that your knees?
I hope not.
You heard that shit, pal.
I heard that.
Okay.
It might have been my knees. My knees be popping my head. Yeah, that's my fucking. But doing the Panthers fan podcast. So it ain't exclusive Panthers fan because we probably gonna be talking about other shit. You know, just going off topic for a little bit, but. Panthers gonna be the most topic, so I'm gonna allow my co-hosts to introduce themselves for sure. So I don't know who wanna go first, but I think it's stuck.
I was watching the game, bro. My name Quado, you feel me? Been a Panthers fan my whole life. You feel me, man? I'm just anxious for success. If that's anything that describes me and my experience right now with the current team, anxious for success, man. But yeah, let's get it.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Dark ran one in, my fault.
Oh, damn.
It's gonna be a problem.
I feel that. Anyway, my name is Micah, just like Quay, longtime Panthers fan. All I know is pain and Carolina.
One step closer.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Alright, my fault.
Right here.
That's what I'm
Shit, it's all good. At the end of the day, I bleed black and blue. Shouts Bank of America. I don't work there, or I don't bank there. Shout Carolina football. Shout to Bojangles.
Nah, Bojangles for sure.
Shout to Bojangles, man.
Nah, cookout too. Don't forget about cookout.
I had cookout today.
You know, a lot of niggas can't comprehend the mind of a Carolina fast food establishment, but hey.
Nah, because y'all ever been to other states and had Bojangles cookout?
I'll be scared.
Nah, I only
I
had
went to
enough
Virginia and had cookout one time. You want that though? Or South Carolina too.
South Carolina,
I feel like South Carolina was valid,
that was the first time I seen a walk-in Bojangles in South Carolina.
South Carolina?
Yeah, that's one to rock in. That's the first time I seen a walk-in on for real. That'd be nice too. I was like, damn, why don't fuck with us like this?
Man.
I was like,
I love Bojangles, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with a 4-piece Supreme. Especially after a fucking win, man.
Come on now.
We need more 4-piece Supreme celebratory wins. So the more wins we get, the more 4-piece Supremes I'ma buy.
Yeah. First thing I did want to ask y'all, since the first episode though, what's your first Panther memory? Like, what made you a fan?
If I can be real, bro, it's gonna be cliche. It was X-Clown, bro. NFC Championship in 03.
DeLone fires to an open Smith. Steve Smith is going to go all the way. No flags down. Smith scores, and the Carolina Panthers win in overtime.
Playing the Rams, and I think that may have been the first Panthers game I ever watched in my life. And at the time, my family we lived in Louisiana, and it would be hard to get some games.
You lived in Louisiana?
Yeah, my dad was in the Army.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Shout out to my pops, man.
Damn.
But it'd be hard to get Panthers games in Louisiana. So when they made the playoffs, bro, that was the best. We seen every game, bro. And that first play, one of the first plays in that game in overtime, Steve Smith ran the X-Clown, man, took it back, bro. We celebrated all night long, man. I remember it like yesterday. But that's probably my first memory.
That's crazy. Man, I say for me it's more so like family related. My pops, he was a big ass Carolina Panthers fan. So obviously it dates back to the John Fox and Jake Delhomme days. And hearing him bitch and complain about the referees and the Saints and shit like that. So I just kind of got it from him, and then luckily enough for me, when I kind of got my own interest in football, was around when Cam Newton was here, obviously. Shout out to that year of 2015, magical ass year. You know what I'm saying? This nigga had Jeezy in the city. You even have snow in the fucking forecast, bro.
Yeah, that picture is like,
that picture is like,
bro. It doesn't get any more.
Seeing that as a high school senior, bro, I was turned, man.
Like I
went back to school that next Monday and was just like, bro, My quarterback has aura, bro. My quarterback is him.
And it was like my first time realizing, like, damn, like Carolina can be cool. You know what I'm saying? Not to like downplay or say anything like that, but
Nah,
it's just,
you right.
you know what I'm saying? Like niggas is acting like Carolina.
They used to act like we like real like country buck.
And another thing, bro. Why we talking about the Panthers? I want to address with how since we're talking about Cam and the Panthers. Cam was a celebratory ass nigga. Y'all, we know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to address the Panthers started this whole run to the end zone and celebrate thing.
Ooh.
We may not run to the end zone.
You know what's
we
crazy?
did it on the side.
Because I was just thinking about that shit too. Like, who was it?
We started this, man. Like, I want to. Why can't we get our props of that, man? Every time I bring it up, people be like, "No, it wasn't y'all. It was this and that."
Damn sure was.
I'll be like, man, it ain't even working. I just be like, man, give us our props, man. People hate the Panthers for no reason. We've been asked for so long. Why y'all gotta hear man?
The thing is, bro, we ain't even like asses the totality of our damn.
Yeah.
Like we usually like we'll be mid. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a lot of seasons we've been mid. Like real.
I say I choose a better word. I say we've been incompetent, bro. Like
yeah. Like we've been like not terrible.
That's
but it's like we ain't winning shit.
Yeah, bro. Like we've had some rosters that have had the chance, at least make a wild card spot or at least be 500.
Sam Darnold almost made a damn wild card.
Sam Darnold, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When Sam Darnold was with us, he was not the best, but he was better than I expected him to be. Coming from the Jets, of course, you don't want to expect no quarterback coming from the Jets to really do anything. And there ain't no knock to the Jets, even though we got some homies that's Jets fans. You feel me? Not to y'all boys.
We got one because the other one. We got one.
Shout out to the Jets on that.
At
the same time, we'll see y'all in a couple weeks.
I need to get rid of that turf.
But
shit, we looking at turf right now.
Yeah, we have bad turf too.
I know.
But
shit,
man, Darnold wasn't the best, but he wasn't the worst. I feel like if he had a better supporting cast around him, we may have seen glimpses of what we're seeing now with the Panthers. So,
yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. We seen what a great supporting cast and a great situation was like for Sam Darnold last year.
Yes.
So he probably would have did that shit in Carolina if we could have built that team.
Yeah, we could have built the team better around him. Yeah, no.
He got some great pieces, man. Well, at least when you
right there, that's a whole Carolina.
He's the biggest sacks, bro. Let's talk about it. Brian Burns, man.
Traded for the better good. I ain't gonna lie. Did you think he was worth $30 million at the time, though?
At the time?
I did.
No. I'm not gonna lie.
I saw the potential.
Any fan out there that says otherwise, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but I do want to hear why you feel like that, because at the time, man, yes.
Yeah, when I was looking at the market, I was like, I don't think he deserves it.
He would be playing hide and go seek during the game, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he would start the game off on fire, and throughout the game, he would just get lost in the sauce. Maybe because we would already be defeated at that point, which, I mean, I get it, but come on, man. You're Spider-Man. You Brian Burns. You gotta be the difference maker.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I can't remember who exactly was the highest pass rusher at that time, paid pass rusher at that time, but I was just looking, I was like, I don't think he worked no 30.
I believe
he wanted 30.
I believe he wanted an extension around the same time that Myles Garrett.
No, sir.
Say.
no, sir.
I didn't
know he was
no, sir.
But sayonara, bro. We're not going to pay you that much.
No, sir. No, I think he might have been 4 miles too, though.
May have been
because Miles was like right before last season. Because it was like trade that.
All I know is
he
wanted an extension, and it was around the same time that another edge rusher had gotten paid. I can't remember the edge. I want to say it's Myles Garrett, but I don't know. I just thought that Myles Garrett got paid quarterback money, and I'm sorry.
He deserved it.
Yeah, Myles Garrett is a generational talent. He makes any D-line defense better, so,
It might have been Max Crosby.
Could have been Max Crosby. I think it was Max Crosby, now that you say that. It was somebody, bro. I just know it was a edge rusher that just got paid, and
it probably was Bosa.
It was, now that you say Crosby, it was either one of them two, maybe. Because
nah, he just re-signed his shit in 2025. But when did Burns won his shit? What, 2023?
Yeah, we traded him. Yeah, 2023, the middle of the 2023 season. Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that.
We didn't have him. I don't think we had him last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't have him last year.
Jack shit last year.
It was Bosa.
Had to be. Yeah.
Because Bosa signed shit on September 8th, 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because I was surprised that he loved.
I know it was a game record as, edge rusher.
Bosa, he signed for $34 million.
Yeah,
he ain't getting nothing.
Right, sorry, man.
He got what, 28? He got 28.2 from him.
Yeah. I don't think he even played enough games to have an ask like that either, though.
Yeah, he did it.
Bosa
his impact is crazy.
I was like, Bosa, he was nice, but Bosa different.
Yeah. And his impact was different. When we had him and Derrick Brown in the field at the same time, it was hell on earth for the play.
Like you said, it was him and Derrick Brown. Though.
Yeah, but
I think that's part of the reason why we were so ass last year.
Yeah, we didn't have.
This thing got hurt on the first drive.
Oh, that was JC Horn.
Drive, like damn.
Oh yeah.
Our best defensive player is hurt the first drive. Like
yeah, that was first drive, first game. Like, come on, dog. That's crazy. And we suffered bad from it, man. He was the worst defense. Oh my goodness! I'm telling y'all,
this nigga is getting
around busy. And it looks like they might be doing that.
Oh my god, this nigga door is getting busy.
Right now, he's exposing that Philly secondary.
Oh no, that shit me. That's why they got rid of Slade. Slade old as hell.
Yeah, he is old.
But they was like, shit. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Besides, I ain't gonna lie. They was playing the Gene at the nickel, though.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think they got
that was kind of
to play 5 DB. I don't think they got enough DB to play.
I'm not gonna lie. At the time, when it first happened, that move was kind of like, what? But as you can see, the Super Bowl, it worked out. It worked out. The
Gene was playing his ass off. No, he was playing
in the Super Bowl. What?
He was playing his ass off the whole end of the season.
It's not with them two dudes, but I feel like they should play the Gene outside more.
Now, yeah, definitely. No Slade. I thought that's what the move was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what the move was. Let Reed stay in safety, Blanket shit, whatever.
Reed Blanket shit.
Yeah, Blanket shit. And then we're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to go back 4 DB. We can't go 5.
Yeah,
because they ain't got no DB. But all right. Well, I didn't even say my memory, but my memory was, because we got way off topic.
Oh, yeah,
my memory was kind of similar with Micah. I became a fan Cam Newton. Cam Newton made me a fan. I played football before I became a fan. I didn't really like playing football. My dad had me out there and shit. But then Cam Newton came out and, nigga, it changed my whole perspective, my nigga. Not even gonna lie. But
shout out to Cam.
Now we didn't do it for the memories. Now we're going to get into last game. My man Michael fell asleep before the game. Yeah.
You're welcome, Panther Nation. Yeah. You are welcome, Panther Nation. For context, I slept during the entire game. I'm talking about the only thing I saw was kickoff, and then I woke up to that windscreen. I missed one of the best announced games, I personally think. I'll still run back to the game.
I seen a nigga hating on Eric Collins.
Really?
Yeah. People that hated on that guy's performance, and they're more so saying that he was, going for the Panthers. No,
he was doing it for fucking... he was doing it for water.
I'm not gonna lie. The nigga I first quarter, I hated that nigga, bro.
Because he was like... Bro,
I feel you.
The first quarter that came, I hated like, that's exactly but he called it a fair game, so it's like, yeah, he brought his own form of entertainment to the game. Mm-hmm. But that's what the game needs. Mm-hmm. So, it was a good performance, man. Shout out to Eric Collins.
The nigga I seen said he was getting too excited on regular plays. I'm like, damn.
Bro, he's a commentator, man.
Bro.
How do you think he got to where he's at?
Literally.
Come on, man.
Like, I'm not going to tell him to do something different. But either way, that's the reason why we won that game.
Yeah.
And also because Miami sucks.
But last game was definitely good, man. I really love how the team bounced back after that rough first quarter. And why are we talking about that? Why do we always start these games so shaky? Like, I'm going to put it like this, and this is what I feel like. I feel like the coaching staff, they think too much about it. Like, just be simple, man. Like, how we played the season last year, the end of the last, 5 or 6 games last year, bro, we played phenomenal offensive football. Like, it was, I'm not going to say it was, perfection, but, we played great, better than, anybody thought we would be playing at that point in time. But I feel like they overthink it, man. Like, it shouldn't be this hard to get it together. Every game we have some type of, mess up during the first quarter. And I thought they got it together, when he played the Patriots. So the first drive, he drove us down the field. But after that, the play calling was vanilla, and it was just so terrible. So we got to get that together, man.
To that point, I do agree, because I noticed in some of his press conferences as well, you'll kind of hear him say that, they missed the obvious things about things they should have did for, getting prepared for this game. And it's like a lot of this shit you should have done was in the upcoming weeks. So I'm not sure if it's the preparation or the fact that he's like too oriented on the wrong thing and then they're better at adjusting halfway. But yeah, no, it's going to be hard to win a season where you can't be the one to like throw the first punch.
Yeah, it's bad.
It is bad. But do you think it's all on the coaches though?
Nah, definitely not on the coaches, man. The quarterbacks, the receivers, everybody has a part in it. But as far as, I feel like starting the game off, we should have, like I said, the script should already be, implemented, bro. We should have a certain type of tempo, how we want to, play, how we want to set the defense up. Like, we have to, do that. And like I said, that first drive against the Patriots a couple weeks ago, I thought we really had it figured out because that was so smooth and it looked like it was effortless. Like, Bryce was making his reads and, dotting him up, and Chuba was, getting his gains on the ground. Shout out to the O-line. But when we came out against, even the Jags, the Cardinals, and the Falcons game, we played good. But when we came out against those two teams, the Jags and the Cardinals, and as the Dolphins, bro, we started the game out terrible against mediocre teams. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, it was crazy though. Some of our losses, we came out strong.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. So we scored the first drive with the Patriots.
That is the crazy part. Yeah, we scored the first drive with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And why is it like that, though?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it comes down to coaching and preparation, because the play calling against the Patriots game, like, we started that game off good, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think we were going to win that game in the first place, but I didn't think it would be a blowout.
I'm not gonna lie, I low-key had faith.
I had faith going into the game, but even after the first touchdown, the first drop touchdown, I'm like, I don't know, because I seen how the Patriots responded, and then when they got the punt return touchdown,
I knew was going.
That was going right there. I was like, yeah, that's
just when he damn near ran the next one back. I was like, oh yeah, so I was like, yeah, they popped out on him. They popped up.
It was tough.
I feel like that was definitely the reason why we lost.
But the way that they came back the next week against the Dolphins and bounced back, even though it started off shaky, I applaud them. And shout out to Evero Rivero, man. Andre Rivero. He really showed up. Yeah, man. It's a tongue twister for me. You feel me?
Yeah, but EJ don't look like he's supposed to go.
Yeah,
like EJ.
You feel me? Like, yeah. But shout out to him, bro. They kept it together, man. They had 17 points up until, the fourth quarter, I believe, fourth quarter. So we were able to come back into the game. The defense played good. And the defense is playing better than we thought they would be playing at this point in the season. So, shout out to him.
Well, what specific players do you think have been playing well on defense, though?
Also, you always obviously gotta give it up to JC and DB. Yeah, they always gonna show up.
Yeah, best two.
But players. I feel like my best player, my unsung hero on the defense right now is Nick Sporton. Yeah. That rookie has been balling. Nobody's really been paying attention to him, but he's been balling. He's been showing up in plays.
Because it's not showing up in the stat sheet.
Yeah, but that's okay. He's been wrecking up the run game too. If people go back and watch some of the game footage, he is near every tackle or near every play, and the plays that he did show up on, I'm pretty sure if he turns his head a split second earlier on when the Dolphins were driving, they were in the goal line and they ran like a RPO, and he shed the block super super fast. It may remind you of how Julius Peppers used to do back in the day. Yeah. If he turned his head maybe a split second earlier, he was probably in the crib. Touchdown. He's been balling, bro. He's my unsung hero on the defense.
I'll say yeah, definitely. Knicks one has been playing. I mean, that was a heavy position of need coming into this season.
Yeah.
I was about to say we ain't had no pass rush last season. Like no disrespect though, we signed Clowney in the middle of the season type shit.
Right.
Like it ain't. And no disrespect to Clowney, but Clowney, he ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I also do think Derrick Brown helped clog up the middle. I feel like it wouldn't have looked as bad if we had Derrick Brown last season, but it still would have been bad though, because we ain't have no pass rush.
I mean, we had one of the worst rushing defense too, didn't we?
We had one of the worst everything.
We had the worst defense, bro. Our defense
man, it was
hot
bad.
dog shit. Like I don't our defense was terrible. But what you think about Princely though?
He's been quiet. It's like a good quiet though.
Yeah,
I think it's a good quiet only because
besides when fucking Everett had his ass in pass coverage. Boy, that nigga Darren Waller diced that nigga up. Oh my god.
Tungabailoa. Waller. Third catch of the quarter. Space. Waller's such a great story. He's been through so many things.
I'm not gonna lie,
that nigga up. Oh my god. He tried to
set you up, man.
Nah, he
set you up.
Nah, he set him up because if you was gonna do that, you should have let him get off the ball.
Right.
Him being on the ball trying to backpedal, come over with. It was over
It
with.
looked terrible. Like you had my boy in press coverage on Darren Waller. Darren Waller is literally a unicorn.
And damn near wasn't even really press. It was damn near was like he was finna rush the passing. And he was like, and then he backpedaled. I said, oh, damn, he got
Waller at that.
He had that nigga like doing a goddamn merengue, but that shit was crazy.
I mean, Princely has shown flashes, this season already.
Yeah, more flashes towards the quarterback. He need to stay towards the quarterback.
Like, shout out to him. I feel like his issue, I don't gonna say it's an issue, but it's just more PT.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's just a credit to how good Pat Jones been playing. Pat Jones really been doing his thing out there. I ain't gonna lie. He had a key sack at the end of the game against the Dolphins, bro. And we needed that, bro. That gave us some hope because that's something that we needed. We haven't had a pass rush in years. Like, even when we had Brian Burns, whenever they would shut him down, they'd figure him out in the game, bro. It would be nothing. Mm-hmm. So, seeing that, it's like, okay, yeah, that gave us some life, bro. We know that, okay, it's something there. We just have to build on it and gain the momentum, bro, and work on it.
And DB got that set where he do that hard.
Oh, my God, DB.
Oh, my God, that shit was nasty.
Looking like the strongest man.
Yeah, that nigga, excuse me, little bro.
Like, what?
That nigga big. That nigga big as shit. I ain't gonna lie to him. I know in person he look like crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I was finna say though about the defense. I ain't gonna lie. I think a lot of the adjustment, like us, because I feel like it was like a light switch when we got down towards the Cardinals for our defense. I feel like them niggas was playing bad until we got down to the Cardinals. And ever since then, they've been pretty solid.
Yeah.
But I think what it's been though, I feel like it's been some of the personnel. I feel like up front, like, he put the best players out there because he was trying to play what's that nigga name? DJ Johnson. We cut his ass, dude.
Yeah, we had to let him go, man. We had to let him go.
What happened to old boy we had from the Vikings too?
DJ Wanham. He's on the team. I mean, he's still starting. I mean, he hasn't made no noise, but he had a pick in the Arizona game. The ball got batted in the air. He caught the ball. I mean, I feel like
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like he gets lost in the sauce only because
that's play time when them young niggas.
We have these young guys and how good scoring is playing. It's just like, okay, we gotta put Nick on the field, man. Nick has really been balling, and I don't think people, like I said, have been really seeing what Nick has been doing on the field. He's been balling.
And we were talking about this earlier off camera. What you think the adjustment, like you said, with the linebackers, with the green dot changing and letting Roseboom kind of be the roamer?
I feel like so far as you can see, it was good.
Yeah, so we got one game.
Roseboom, I don't know if y'all realize it either, bro. But he played like baby Keek.
No, he was
right. Like he was.
He had hella tackles. How many tackles?
He had like 8 tackles or something like that, bro. Like he was hooping.
That one he got on that, like, we went to the flat. And he went closed the open.
Bro, I'm like. have never seen him move like that.
And he was like,
I'm gonna give credit where it's due. Like Trevor Wallace, he's taken a lot of criticism and he deserves it because he's been playing like poo.
He played like shit.
He's been playing like poo, but on Sunday he played better than I thought he would play. Like, Darren Waller is Darren Waller. He's gonna do what he does, and we are his own type of defense, but. For the most part, his pass coverage was decent because after the first quarter, you really didn't hear much from Darren Waller. He maybe had like 3 more catches in that game. So it was definitely an improvement over what we've seen throughout the season, I feel like.
I do have another question, too, about the personnel part. What you think moving 7 kind of play like a hybrid linebacker role? Because they trying to kind of play him back deep in the beginning of the season. That's not really how he played football. What do you think moving him into the linebacker role made a difference? And bringing Ransom on the field? Because Ransom got a lot more playing time this past game than before.
So, you want to take that one, bro?
That boy was sleep. He don't know what that That boy was sleep.
How I feel about it, I feel like, yes, okay, I'm going to keep one thing high, man. Nick Scott, you got to get him
ass, boy.
That nigga Nick Scott got he's not good, man. He's not good. He is not good at all.
No, that nigga is no. We need to do a segment on Nick Scott because that nigga is dog shit.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, Nick Scott, bro. Like
he is
for him to be
dog shit. Like,
as athletic as he is, granted he's really athletic.
He is dog shit.
He's not good, bro.
What he doing?
I think he went to Penn State.
Yeah, that's why. I ain't never seen no Penn State nigga besides Saquon. What other Penn State nigga been good besides Saquon?
Micah Parsons.
Yeah, literally.
You got some.
That's funny.
Other than them two, I can't really think right now.
Other than my head, they be shit.
I'm pretty sure
they be a good ass.
Dog water.
They be the men. Right now, I'm trying to see if Abdul Carter gonna work out.
He gonna work out.
He gonna work out.
He Michael Parsons Jr. though.
Yeah.
I was like, he gonna work out. It's just too many pass rushers on that team.
Definitely.
I ain't never seen too many pass rushers. They got 3 top 5 picks.
And then they have Dexter Lawrence.
Where did Brian Burns go?
Brian Burns went to Florida State.
I'm talking about what pick?
Pick 16, round 1.
They got 3 top 20 picks on the line.
Yeah.
And then they got Dexter Lawrence. And Dexter Lawrence is OD.
He's a top 3 DT. And he from the city, man. Shout out to Dex, bro.
He from Wake Forest.
Wake Forest.
I'm just playing. Come on, man.
They gonna call that Raleigh, but
no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm claiming Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, no, for real.
I didn't know he was gonna be like this though. I knew about Dexter Lawrence way before he got to the league.
Yeah.
Because you feel me? I ain't that old. No funny shit though. I ain't know damn near. The reason I knew about it because my dad, AAU coach, used to play his ass in basketball, and he used to coach him in basketball. And he was he was like, nah, that big ass nigga can move. And now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, yeah, that nigga can move like a motherfucker. Now that I'm seeing it,
he's top 2 in the league when it comes to D tackles.
No, not now that I'm seeing it in the league, I'm like, yeah, that nigga can move. Like that's a big ass nigga. He out there, he out here slicing their ass
like that.
No, he's like that.
But back to the question. Nick Scott, bro, he's not it.
No, that's
for the defense, bro. I feel like, but whenever he is in there, I feel like they should use him more in a nickel or dime package. So
he don't need to be back deep.
Yeah, just don't put him back deep, man. Play him close to the line or something. I don't know, bro. Or put him on special teams or something. I don't know, man. But whenever Lathan Ransom is in the game, he makes plays, and it may be garbage time stats, but he's out there cracking.
Oh, he trying to hit niggas.
He is cracking boys, bro. Like he's in on the run.
But that is part of it.
You feel me?
No, I was about to say we got 2 niggas who want to crack niggas.
Yeah,
we need somebody.
And when you put
somebody to play deep though.
You put Merrick at that hybrid linebacker.
He's trying to hit shit.
He's trying to hit shit too, and it also helps when you got a tight end like Darren Waller because he also helped out guarding him too in the end of the game. So it's like. Yeah, we can use some of these guys' play skills to our abilities, and I feel like Evero is slowly but surely figuring out how to use everybody.
Sure.
So you feel me? Like
it's way better than the beginning.
Yeah, definitely way better, bro. And one thing that we talked about off camera as well, if he allows JC to travel, we would be I'm pretty sure we'd be top 10 as a defense, bro. Like,
yeah,
he would. Come on, man. Like, I don't know what's up with
that touchdown to Waddle if Jason Travis. Because Mike Jack was already hobbled, and then you want him to go deep over a 14.
And Mike Jack been balling this year, but it's just the past.
But he got a little.
He's been a little hurt. You feel me? Like
he went down, but he stayed in. But it's like, bro, you can't expect that nigga to be goddamn limping it and get over top of 4-2.
Yeah, man,
like that's not gonna happen, man. You gotta put JC on the top.
You got to, bro. It has to happen. Like, he's different. It's JC Horn, man. He's one of the best man press corners in the league. You feel me? I gave it to him, Pat, Christian Gonzalez. Who else is a good man press corner? I don't really know. It might be them three. Just them three, really. Like, them boys is like that, man. They really is some game changers in the backfield, defensive backfield, man. Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. We might as well just scheme it up, bro. JC, just put JC on the album.
Yeah.
And let the other 10 players figure it out.
You did it. He let Pat do it, man. Come on, man. I know he can let JC do it.
Exactly. Pat did it. The Pat just did it and won the defensive player of the year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let JC do it.
As a cornerback, that's crazy. Winning defensive player of the year.
Shut down the whole side of the field, bro. Can't throw inside the field.
That's insane, bro.
No, it is insane. But like we said, we were talking about the defense a lot, so we were going to talk about more individual players. So what you think about, I guess you could call it the introduction to Jimmy Horn Jr. and shit like that? Well, I thought, feel me, we're going to use him as a gadget player. As we should. That's why I think we should. With all the speed that he got, we should use him as a gadget player. But that fourth and fifth out, Bryce trusting him on that shit and him getting that separation, we got to play him for him.
Young. Caught. It's Horn.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever you got somebody like Jimmy Horn Jr. who can take the top off the defense, you gotta use him, bro. You have to use him to the best of your abilities, because you have defenses that's going to use these two high safety type of, you feel me, coverages.
That shit is.
And you're going to need somebody that's going to
all over the league now.
Yeah.
Everybody going.
Like, if you're going to have receivers like Xavier Legette running free, receivers like Jalen Coker and Tet running free, you need somebody that's going to take the top off the defense. And we got to be able to use some packages, like you said, some gadget packages or something like that.
Yeah, that little end around.
Like, throw him in there, man. Shake it up a little bit, because he's definitely a game changer. The dude had a clutch catch at the end of the game.
Bro, that catch was...
I don't think...
we wouldn't have won that game without the game.
Honestly, anybody else other than Ted probably wouldn't have caught that ball.
Probably.
I'm not even going to lie.
Probably didn't got that separation for
Yeah, they probably even, come through like that. It was different. We needed that.
So... we were talking about off camera, so that kind of leads in. So what you think about the receiving core so far? Because we came in with the expectations that it was going to be a loaded receiving core, and I don't think we exactly had that result on the field. But we do have the result, as we think we do have a monster outside in number 4 for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, what y'all think? Well, we started there. What y'all think about, Tex, first, 4-5 games as a receiver?
I saw this one stat. He's top 5 for, receiving yards or something? Or
I don't think he's top 5. Nah, he might be. I ain't gonna lie, he really damn
for rookies.
He damn near the only one getting the ball.
For rookies.
No. He won. It's him and Ibuka the only one that's getting right for rookies.
Right. But I didn't even see Ibuka on the list, so that's what I'm really.
Nah, I think Ibuka got him in yards.
Ibuka top 5 in NFL though.
Okay. Now I think Ibuka got him in yards and touchdowns. Ibuka damn near caught a touchdown every game.
I believe it's Puka, Jefferson.
He up there though, because he consistent as hell. It's
Njigba, Ibuka, and
he 15th, man.
Who? Ted?
Yeah.
I would
top
say 20 is not bad though. As a rookie, top 20 is not bad, bro.
Ibuka is 4.
It's 32.
And he only 4 yards behind Justin Jefferson at 3.
Yeah. Okay.
But I ain't gonna lie, Puka and Smith and Jigba, they way ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
They way ahead. They got.
Puka
Puka got 588.
Puka
Smith and Jibba got 534.
He's average. They're averaging 100 yards a game, bro. It's only week 5, week 6.
Nah, Puka's averaging 117.
Yeah,
He's averaging 170. Round up, he's really averaging 118.
That's the difference.
And Smith and Jibba, he averaging about 107 a game.
That's different, bro. Like, he's really different. Like,
That nigga Puka got 200 yards after the kick. Bro, this nigga McCaffrey number 6 though. It was yard. He got
I
386.
miss him. I ain't gonna lie. I miss
Yeah,
him.
he got 306 yards after. He got 387 and 306 after the catch.
Like you said, I miss him. Like you said, we traded him for the greater good. You feel me? Without trading him, we probably wouldn't be able to.
Hey, chill, that
you
is
know.
nuts, bro. No, I ain't gonna lie. I just scrolled down to Bijan. Bijan got 270 and 250 after the catch.
Damn.
That's Mike McCaffrey, man.
God damn. But nah, I ain't gonna lie. 350. What did I say? 306 after the catch is nuts.
Yeah, that's different.
In the first 5 games.
That rack is different.
No, that's different.
Or come the touch push. Well, are they gonna do it or are they gonna fake it? Because they got.
This shit getting banned.
Right.
They might have to bend it.
No, they're banning-
after the fake, they might just
they're
bend it now
banning
because
that shit.
it's like, all right,
No, they're-
now this shit is really.
They're banning it. That's why I think they faked it, because they seen everybody talking about they're going to ban it.
But it's like, that's just them adapting to the game, though.
They're going to. I thought they was going to ban it last year.
I mean,
but I
it's-
think this
it's-
is getting banned for
I don't know why the play is so hard to defend. I mean, maybe it's because Jalen Hurts is just that strong. All line.
Or the-
Yeah, because
I was
other
saying,
niggas
bro,
have
it's
tried
the
that shit and
O-line.
they not that successful.
It's not. Yeah,
It's the O-line and it's the combination of it.
it's yeah.
You got the best O-line in the league.
I mean, Jalen Hurts is strong as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
he
let's
squats
not-
600. Like,
Yeah, like bro, like as a quarterback,
it's a
that's
combination of
different.
everything for real. Like they just got a unique ass combination. Like, and then you got fucking Golden. God, who the fuck the tight ends is? I can't
Goddard.
say. Yeah, whatever that nigga last name is. Who they backup? What's their backup name?
One thing I'm glad that doesn't get talked about anymore is the Jalen Hurts versus Cam debate. Like I'm so tired.
I seen niggas talking about that shit this year.
Like man,
No, I seen not. They won't debate and they was like, yeah, that shit over with. Because they was reposting the Cam highlights when we played New Orleans and everything.
Yeah.
They was like, yeah, this is not a debate.
Probably are.
I'm like, man,
I was about to say,
let
bro,
it go, man.
Cam Newton, bro. I mean, I was about to say Jalen Hurts, like he a good quarterback, but he ain't, bro. Cam Newton is on a different plan from Jalen Hurts. Bro.
Jalen is not getting the same results.
Now Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. I'm not hating on Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts, they don't act like he benefit from like having like the best situation damn near ever. I swear to God, I've seen from a quarterback. Like this combination of shit as a quarterback, especially last season. I don't think we've ever seen a better situation for a nigga.
Yeah.
He got 2 niggas who could be a number 1 receiver. He got a decent. Gover's I keep saying his fucking last name wrong. He's a good. He got a running back running for 2,000 with 2 number 1 receivers. He got the best O line with that, and then he got the best D line, 2-3 good DBs, and then an All Pro linebacker. Like I ain't like what? Like no.
Yeah, he got a squad around him, bro. Like and. Granted, yeah, Cam had some of that.
Cam had the defense.
He had the defense.
He had the defense, but he ain't had the offense.
Yeah,
No, he ain't had all. Cam had the defense.
Yeah, Stewart.
When we had Luke Kuechly and all. Yeah,
Stewart made a Pro Bowl. Stewart made a Pro Bowl, but come on, they're not no game changers. Let's be.
They made the Pro Bowl because they was playing with fucking Cam.
Yeah,
I mean Stewart would have made a Pro Bowl. The total made a Pro Bowl because he was playing for Cam Newton. Like, what this nigga had like he was like literally the last 8.
I'm not going to discredit. I'm not going to discredit Greg.
No. Greg was his best receiver.
You feel me?
He's Hall of Fame.
No, Greg is a dog.
You know, going back to the era of the Panthers, my fault. The when we drafted Kelvin Benjamin, he was a game changer. He was gonna be a dog. His injury really messed him up.
No, that ACL.
The ACL really messed him up because I feel like that gave him like a mental switch because he came back talking crazy and all that. You feel me? He came back fast.
And he already big as hell. Like he had like not to be funny, but he kind of had like a Zion type. He had a Zion type.
Bro, what? As a receiver,
he needed to be like locked in on his health, or he was gonna get big. And that's exactly what happened. That's why they started trying to play with tight end to the.
I don't know if y'all seen the Raw Room episode with Trey Boston on there, but he was like,
I was like some of it. I ain't see all
that off season, that training camp. He said he was unguardable. Like nobody.
He was nice. No, he was nice. Like, but he needed to be locked in though. Like he like I'm talking about Zion. Like his body he was gonna get fat, and it was like he won't super like athletically gifted. Like he was decent, but it wasn't like he was big as hell. That's what really was up.
Yeah,
it wasn't like he was like big as hell and a 4'3" guy. He was big as hell, like a 4'5", 4'6".
Yeah.
Like so, if he
like,
did lock in, like
man,
it was like
If he would have got his body right, and like you said,
if he had locked in with his body was the most important part to me. Like if he just locked in with his body,
it would have really been him and Mike Evans
as
them type of receivers with that build. Like, man,
and look how good Mike Evans is. Mike Evans
1,000 yards every year in the league, bro. Like that's unheard of, dog. He's been in the league 10 years. 10, 11 years? That's unheard of, bro.
And that's how I feel about Mike Evans too. Fuck that nigga. But he's great. I was like,
great. I hate him because he's great. Yeah, bro. Like, he kills us every time we play them, bro. He kills us.
That's the only reason why it's fucking.
And it's like, he kills us so much that it's like, it doesn't even
phase him. And it don't even really matter who quarterback is. Like, he don't need no quarterback.
It doesn't phase him anymore. Like, he feels be like,
getting busy.
And that's me as a Panthers fan. Like, I can admit,
that's why I really heard him. He got fucking good as hell.
He kills us, bro. But one thing I can also admit,
that shit was really
one thing I can also admit, there is no Falcons player that puts no fear in my heart. Fuck the Falcons.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like Drake London, when he's not playing us, is nice as hell. When he's not playing us, he's nice.
He's a dog when he's not.
When he's not playing us, it's nice,
bro.
But when he's playing us, it's like I don't. And the thing is, some of it ain't even on him because where he really nasty at is in the slot for some reason. For him to be 6'5", he nasty.
Yeah, in the slot, he's like. I think that's where he gets all his.
No, that's where he get busy. He be running them little damn stick routes in the slot. He sit in his own. His big, they don't want to tackle his big ass after he get the ball. that's why he get all the yards. He's 6'5" and shit. You ever seen that nigga best one highlights?
It's no, huh?
You seen that nigga best one highlights?
Nah.
Dang! Oh my god!
I know he went to USC, but like I didn't know he was the dog. I thought he was.
No. He wasn't a dog in college, but them high school highlights.
Oh, okay.
God damn.
Well, yeah, he probably was a dog. He was probably tossing on the court.
Nah, he wasn't. He was like a 3-star. No. He was like, and now he might not, but he was like ranked. And like he was like, I'm telling you, he was like nice basketball. Like he was OD. Yeah, he was like a top 50 shooting guard in the country or some shit like that.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, he was nice.
Drake London.
Oh shit.
No, he was nice. Okay. Yeah, I was like,
one thing that I can say that's funny as hell about him, he has this big ass chain that has DL on it. Like, bro, why would you do that?
Ooh, I didn't know that. That just ain't DL. Swear to God. I gotta look that up.
Now listen. Hear me out.
No, there's no hear me out.
I hope it's AI.
Hold on, man.
Because if that is a real photo of
gang. This a real photo, gang. This a real photo, gang. No. He got a DL check.
Bro, I told you.
He got a DL.
That kills his aura, bro.
No, he light skin. He fucked it up for us. And he got that bitch in his mouth. Look, gang. No. He got that. I got a screenshot
that's crazy.
No,
bro, that's crazy.
Oh my god,
I didn't know that.
Oh my god,
can't even pass.
Yo, I can't believe I didn't know that. Why is this new information? No. Why don't we talk about this more?
We don't need to.
I don't
care what your name is, but a DL.
No, if it's like DL, I don't care if his name.
That's top
say
five.
Like, I don't know, man. You could have go there and
say DL.
That's top 5 worst check.
A DL chain is crazy.
No, I didn't know that. Yo, that is new information to me.
Womp, womp, womp.
That's what y'all doing and he's playing Atlanta.
That don't make it no better. You didn't have to say that. It just made it worse.
Nah, I definitely had to say that, bro. I work.
You ever seen this one, I'm sorry, dog, but yeah, you gotta get rid of that.
You gotta get rid of that. There's no sorry that.
You gotta get rid of that, man.
No, I just say that because I worked one summer in Atlanta. A gay nigga tried me, man. What? Y'all ever had a gay nigga try out?
I'm going outside.
That's it.
That's I wish a nigga would, bro. Like,
it's like
I ain't gonna say that, bro. Like, it's no knock to the gay community, so don't take it the wrong way. But like, nah, They haven't tried me. I feel like they know who to try against. Like, I don't know. But you was in Atlanta. So it's like...
Yeah, I was about to say Atlanta's a different...
They won't even
That's
black.
different. Like,
Yeah.
Won't even black.
That's what I'm saying. You was in Atlanta.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, there was wicked. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's wicked out here. Like, that's when I knew. I was like, nah, that's tight.
That shit.
Nah, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But we got, again, way I'm talking. We was about, okay, back to the, we talked a lot about defense. We talking about the wide receiver core.
Yeah.
Well, now one player we do need to talk about inside the wide receiver core is Xavier again.
Okay.
We definitely got to talk about
Let's
Xavier
talk
again.
about him.
So, obviously, at this point in the team, he's number 2 receiver.
Yeah.
We did trade up to draft him in the first round. I think when we drafted him, we expected him to be our number 1 receiver for the future. Even though, I'm not going to lie, I thought Lad McConkey was better at the time as well. I thought Lad McConkey was better because I felt like Bryce, as the way Bryce plays football, he needed a great separator. And when I watched Xavier Leggett's film, he didn't separate well. But I feel like I feel like he was great at the catch. Like, you got him a jump ball or something like that. I feel like he was great in that sense, and he was already athletic as hell. We talked about him being a DK Metcalf bit, but I never felt like he separated well.
Right.
Watching his college film.
Right.
But we, now we've been, 2 years in. Obviously, we had the beginning of the season, which we felt as Panthers fans, I felt like as a whole, we thought went very bad. Especially, we was all kind of mad when he did drag his feet to fucking Jacksonville.
Floating one. Lee has it and goes out of bounds. They're saying no catch. That he caught it out of bounds.
We were all mad. He did
As a receiver, though, how?
No, gang. No, what was crazy about that is when I seen it, and then you remember they called the replay on it. So I'm like, oh, he might have caught that bit. They slowed it down. He put that first foot down. I said, oh yeah, he definitely got that second foot. I said, oh, he good. I said he good before I seen that second foot. I was like, ain't no way. Game, the bitch was back here. Game. I was like, oh yeah, he good. He put that first foot down. I was like, oh yeah. He said, I said, no fucking way. I said, no fucking way. I said, no way.
Like, dog.
Bro, I said, no way. I said, no way. But as I was saying, he had a hamstring injury as well. And what did you think of his last game? Because even though I think he only had 2 receptions last game for like 30-something yards, but he had a good touchdown game. Even though, I ain't gonna lie, Bryce put that bitch, if he hadn't dropped that bitch, oh my God. If he had dropped that bitch, we was gonna probably want to cut him. Like, cause Bryce put that bitch so we couldn't cut that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, cause it was just I was like, but I just feel like in his opportunities though, he did play well this game, and I feel like he might play better going forward. What y'all think? Y'all think he's gonna play better going forward? I think he's going to play better. I don't know. That last game gave me hope. I mean, he caught the damn near the same ball he caught with the corner, like a corner route again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this time he got his fucking feet in bounds. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's do it here.
Shotgun snap, fake to ETN, pressure off the edge. Young's thrown downfield, caught by Leggett inside.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, granted, he had way more field.
No, he did have way more field. I mean, I don't give a fuck. That nigga feet, goddamn. Yeah. If he wore a size, goddamn, or if he wore 2 sizes smaller,
yeah,
you don't need no kick.
I mean, my take on X is, I'll put it like this, like, I feel like with him, it's a confidence thing, bro. Like I said off camera, I feel like it really is a confidence thing. Like, he just has to get his head in the game. Like, he has this offseason where he had a lot of, celebrity exposure. The videos with Glorilla, the commercials.
Because this nigga Terrell was on my ass about that shit. He was like, bro, he out here in the Glorilla videos. He ain't focused. I was like,
rightfully so, he wasn't.
I was like, I was trying to give my man a side. I was like, he getting that bag real quick. We gonna come back. We working. We just had to, pop out one thing.
Yeah.
No, sir.
This nigga he was not working, obviously, got there because he would have dragged his
I just feel like with him, it's a confidence thing, and it's like, the season kind of came at him fast, maybe. But I'm not giving him, an excuse out for a grown man. You feel me? He's a grown-ass man. You got to play better. You got to do your part, bro. You are a NFL wide receiver, dog. Like, You know, you got to do your job, man. And yeah, it's your second year, and I don't want people to get caught up in the argument or the debate that, maybe he feels blindsided that we got Tet. Let's get one thing clear here. Well, Tet would have been our number one receiver if he came out last year. So it don't even matter who we drafted before or after Tet. Tet would have been our number one receiver regardless. Let's just get that out of the way.
Sure. But if Tet, I ain't gonna lie. If we did a redraft today, Tet we wouldn't even got Tet. Right. That nigga got drafted way for 8. The way he came out this season, he would have got drafted for 8. He was a top 5 pick.
Not even gonna call T-Mac. He want to be called T-Mac. So T-Mac. Oh, yeah, you feel me?
Like that. Yeah, T-Mac.
He want to be called T-Mac.
He was a top 5 pick.
Bro.
He would have been top 5 pick.
Top 5 today.
He would have been top 5 pick.
But yeah. I feel like it's a confidence thing with X, man. He has to get it together. And with the season, hopefully he does. So
he do need to get it together because next year when we gotta start thinking about that contract, we want to pay your ass or not.
Yeah, you have to get it together, my boy.
You gotta get it together.
Because we have the opportunity to have one of the more diverse receiving corps in the league. Yeah, if not more, we got a
6'5" demon. Then we got a 6'3", 230 nigga running a 4'3".
Bro,
right. We supposed to be damn, bro. We supposed to be killing him. And then we got Coker 6'5".
Like, he big as hell. People don't remember Coker. When Coker comes back, I feel like that opens up so much for Bryce. Like, and Coker is really a good route runner. Like we don't see that on the field because when watching the game, but it shows up on the tape. Like
motherfucker, Holy Cross,
he is a good route runner. Like he's very good, and if he comes back against the Cowboys, you feel me? I'm kind of optimistic about that because last year against the Cowboys, he had that big 80-yard touchdown. Yeah. If y'all remember that shit, and it had the stadium rocking, but we lost momentum after that. Like I said earlier, that goes back to coaching. How we start the games off good, but
why the hell you playing the Cowboys?
I don't know, but I feel like this is the year. This is the perfect time, the perfect chance to beat them.
Get their ass.
I feel like we have a chance to beat them, and I don't want us to come out and start the game good and then become flat like we did against the Patriots, bro. Like, Dak is playing his lights out. Like and our defense have been holding up so far, but
this is gonna be a good
test. Cannot get stagnant against the damn Cowboys. Like they will expose us fast. So we have to, be on it. I feel like we got to be the more aggressive team to win that game. So,
like you said, we already have like a lot of special pieces. I feel like as long as the extras gets to a spot to make those key catches, then we're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
I was talking about with the wide receiver core. I think that's one thing that did kind of hurt us from my expectation, though. Because I think we traded Thielen and the expectation, like, Coker was just going to be like that. But then him getting injured. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And that's why I
think something that hurt us. For sure.
Right. I mean, and shout out to Hunter Renfrow, bro. Like, even though his PT has gone down a little bit now.
He's not the worst.
Yeah, he's not the worst, bro. Like, I know a lot of our fans, kind of critique him because, they feel like he's taking up a roster spot. But, I mean,
that's still veteran.
He has 2 tons on the year. Granted, garbage time tuds, but hey, he's been doing his part, bro. He's not bad. Like, and then they put him in the game last week, and he drew the PI that sealed the deal. So, I mean, you feel me? Yeah, like he's not a bad. He's a good player to have. Like, it's nothing wrong with having a loaded receiving core as long as you know how to use them. And if you know how to use them all, bro, it's nothing you can do. And I feel like that helps Bryce. The only thing I feel like that Bryce doesn't have right now is that receiver that's going to take the top off the defense.
Exactly.
And he has that, but you have to put him on the field. That's Jimmy Horn Jr., bro.
That's who?
You was talking about Bryce, bro.
Yeah, nigga told us.
Because niggas was talking about Bryce and touchdowns and shit. And, yes.
Boy.
Damn, nigga. No,
I was going to move on to Bryce. So, Bryce has probably, at this point, been the most polarizing figure on our team, just for the simple fact, I mean, one, he plays quarterback. But two, we traded away the farm for his ass. We traded away DJ Moore, who was our best receiver definitely at the time. And, yes, that hurt. But obviously, we're into our third year in the Bryce experience, second year with Dave Canales. And it's definitely been a roller coaster ride, to say the least.
Carolina.
To say the least. But what are your, I guess, thoughts about Bryce at this point?
With me, I feel like with Bryce, man, I feel like Bryce is definitely our QB1. He's our franchise quarterback. I just feel like I don't know what's holding him back from taking that next step. Maybe it's the development, the coaching, the mental. I don't know, bro. Like, I just want to see it. Like, I want to see it be consistent. Like, we see it at times, but like I said, like the mental error-led turnovers, and you can tell they're mental-led errors, like, you know, being able to read the defenses and stuff like that. Like, I don't think Bryce has seen any type of crazy type of coverage this year to where he should, you know, panic and throw the ball, just, you know, crazy and stuff like that. And his interceptions this year have been, like, kind of chaotic. Like, bro, his turnovers, I'm not even going to say his interceptions because he's fumbled the ball a lot, too. I think he has, like, 3 fumbles on the year. And he's lost every single one of them. So it's like, we got to get that together, man. And I think in order for him to take the next step, he just has to stay consistent. Don't overthink it as well. Because, you know, I feel like the coaching staff as well, they overthink it. But Bryce does too sometimes. Take some risks, man. Like, you know, trust your receivers as well. I feel like Bryce doesn't want to, you know, throw the ball down the field as much because I don't know, man. Maybe because he doesn't trust his receivers, bro. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Maybe he doesn't trust them like that. I don't know. But he only throws down the field to Tet. Or T-Mac. Sorry, T-Mac. But I just want to see him take that next step. And if it's a developmental thing, then what's stopping that? What's preventing that from, you know, making him take the next level?
I think the thing for me is, like, you can see a lot of quarterbacks come into the league and not, like, make a big splash, but, you know, they get wins at the end of the day. And obviously it does depend on the team around it as well. So I think for me, when he first came in, I did have some type of unrealistic expectations as into overall impact. I didn't think he would need this much development as the number 1 pick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with that being said, and to Quay's point, he still is quarterback 1 because streaky isn't a good word, but we do get a lot of flashes. Like, we get flashes of him being that number 1 pick that we drafted, and we get flashes of him still kind of being in that rookie mindset. So he can definitely have some better instruments, but with the key pieces that they've been putting around him now, as far as the O-line and the receiving core, this should be a good season to test him, see, okay, if we actually give him the pieces, can he take us the distance, or can he break these downs for us? Can we slowly build the momentum and, you know, come out swinging? Because like we already talked about, it's a slow start for that shit. So,
In my personal opinion, because of how terrible we were the first couple of years, he might be a year behind on his stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Sort of.
So I give him
but is that his fault though? Entirely?
That's
Not
why I
really.
think it was. I think that for that roster and his coaching was so bad.
Rookie year, Bryce,
Bro,
oh my
we don't.
goodness.
I don't even acknowledge that, honestly.
DJ Chark, Adam Thielen. Shout out to Adam Thielen.
Shout- Yo, bro,
Just things.
this nigga happy with his wife.
DJ Chark, Adam Thielen.
receiver.
Who else was his receivers?
I don't even know.
That's crazy. I can't even remember.
Bro, Frank Wright was and Thomas.
We had
Why would you even say his name?
bro.
and Thomas Brown.
What's the tight end's name?
Oh, you talking about Trumbull or?
Nah, Triple. Shout out to Tommy T. I
Triple was
fuck with
always
Tommy T.
number 2, but he a great number
It
2.
was, it was another one though.
Hayden Hurst. Hayden
We didn't
Hurst.
have Hayden Hurst.
Yeah.
Who
That
was the
crazy.
other receiver? Goodness. I can't think of the brother name, but those are the only 2 I can think of right
That
now.
was terrible, bro. We were.
We put terrible poo-poo shit around him. O-line was even
The
worse.
O-line was terrible too. On top
Wet
of that.
paper, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, I don't know, man. Like you said, like we had unrealistic expectations for Bryce his rookie year, especially because of that roster. We didn't realize how bad that roster was.
I don't know why. I mean, DJ Chark being a number 1 receiver should
Bro.
have gave us all the.
I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those that was optimistic. I definitely Jonathan Mingo, that's
right. Yes, bro.
Jonathan
Oh my God, bro.
Who we drafting the second, third round?
Second
Yeah,
round.
he was a high draft pick.
Like, come on, man. Jonathan Mingo.
No, we thought he was gonna be good too.
Yes,
I mean,
remember the expectations.
just
We put the same
I
expectations
think he was
on him that we had on
like I had hope, but
Like,
when I gave up hope is when that nigga did that goddamn catch out of bounds.
I
We hit that motherfucker like
Bro,
that. I said,
I was at that game. I was at that game.
You was at that motherfucker. I thought you was tight,
Bro, and ironically enough, I got this shirt from that game. Yeah, bro. I was at that game, and I was just like, did this nigga really just...
bro, this nigga, he jumped with his legs out this way.
Bro, I'm like, nigga, if you extend the ball and dive, you score a touchdown, bro. Like,
Nigga,
did you
this
really
nigga-
just walk out of bounds?
No, I'm talking about when Bryce
When we
was
couldn't
rolling out.
really-
No, I'm talking when Bryce was rolling out and Bryce was throwing that.
Bro,
Oh,
you
the
really
Titans?
funny.
Oh, no, I thought you was talking about the Monday Night Football game.
No, I'm talking about when they were bitches on the sideline.
Bro,
Instead
I
of
wasn't
trying
at
to
that
toe
game.
drag that motherfucker,
I was
that
getting
nigga jumped with his legs out towards out of bounds.
Dog.
That's when I was like,
He
it's over.
did that one?
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
it's over. I was
That's
like,
when I knew.
I was like,
when he
it's
did
over.
that one, that's when
I was like, he has no football instinct. Because
Bruh.
what the hell was that?
Do
Like,
that at all, just
Bro, when he did that one, that's when I knew exactly when he was going to be a bust. I'm like, yeah, dog.
no, that's when I knew it was over. Yeah, that's when I knew it was over. I was like, oh yeah, nah, he's...
But hey, ironically enough, again, we play them niggas. That nigga, you feel me, this Sunday. You know,
he do play for the Cowboys. Man.
I hope they keep him out of the end zone because it would be some crazy Panther shit if this nigga scores. I don't know, but with CD out, you feel me, you never know. So
yeah, he finna throw the. All he finna throw to is George Pickens at the tight end.
shot, no bullshit.
He throwing to George Pickens and Ferguson. That's the only niggas getting the ball this weekend. And what's the one name? Wilson. He nice. The one that caught that when Dak was scrambling, he threw that like 40 yards.
And Tolbert, Jalen Tolbert, Jalen Tolbert pretty good too.
Yeah, them the only niggas getting the ball.
Yeah,
I don't think Jonathan Mingo has it on the field.
Shit.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, Jackson Dart is going crazy.
Jackson Dart,
He's going crazy, right? That fumble fucked them up though. I ain't gonna lie, if they ain't fumble, they'll damn near be blowing these niggas already. That fumble helped the Eagles get back in the game. But yeah, we just talking about that was I guess our discussion on Bryce Young.
I mean, shit, real quick.
It's polarizing as hell. Okay, so you got it.
I was about to say real quick, niggas was talking about the Cowboys. Y'all want to make the predictions for at least
Hell yeah.
this upcoming Sunday.
man.
I got us. Fuck it. I really think. Nah, I really got faith in us. Like I thought I had faith in us against the Patriots, but like I think maybe we got our act together.
Like I said earlier, man,
Maybe
I
I'm
feel like
optimistic.
whoever is the more aggressive team wins this game, and it's going to be one in the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys, of course, are going to pass the ball, but for us, we have to run the ball. We have to establish the run early because the Cowboys do not have a good run defense, and we have to expose that. We have to make them load the box, set up play action, and get some of these receivers over in space, bro.
Absolutely.
Because I'm telling you, if we do that and incorporate, the play action, the bootleg, all that, all that misdirection bullcrap, we're gonna win the game. And our defense, I feel like, will hold up. They will have enough time to eventually figure out Dak Prescott and the offense without CeeDee Lamb. I feel like without having him, yes, if we do win, that's gonna be the big talk. Oh, they didn't have CeeDee, so what?
You'll be there. So.
You feel me? It's NFL next man up mentality. If we didn't have anybody on our team that didn't show up, it would be the same thing for us. So,
Absolutely.
I feel like we have to come out and smack them in the mouth and be the more aggressive team in order to win.
So, like you said, you did. We did give our prediction. So I'm going. You going? You going? We all going Panthers. I mean, we're Panthers fans.
We Panthers fans. I'm going Panthers fans. I'm going Panthers.
I feel like we can.
I'm going to say Panthers 27-21.
I can see something like that. It'd be a narrow win. I say 24-21. Something like that.
Maybe a little bit higher. I'm probably thinking closer like.
Defense is not. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I might see a 30 ball on the board.
31-27.
30
You know what
ball.
I'm saying?
I can see a 30 ball. I can see a 30 ball depending on how we start out the game.
Yeah.
If we start the game out smacking them in the mouth and we stay consistent with that, then yeah, we might hang a 30 ball, maybe a 40. I don't know, man, because if we have Coker back, I'm telling y'all, that's going to open up so much.
That's the main thing, too, because I don't know if we're going to finish in the red zone. I feel like a lot
of offense that has Coker, Jimmy Horn, and T-Mac on the field at the same time, that's going to be different because you have your deep threat, you have your speed threat, you have your route runner. That's going to be different. And then you can be interchangeable with X. X is also a fucking demigod if you really want to talk about it. Right. He is a demigod. He's like, 6'3", 220, 230.
DK Metcalf.
And he can run, a 4.3?
4.3.
Like, bro, come on now. We have to use that. I remember last year in the game, I think we were playing the Raiders, I think. He caught like a slant and took that bitch like 50 yards. He didn't score, but his speed, his burst, like, what the fuck? Like, he's fast, bro. We can use that. So I'm telling you, bro, if we learn how to use these receivers and game plan up a scheme, some route concepts to get them open, we're going to be dogs. And I honestly feel like we have one of the best tight end rooms in the league. I feel like that doesn't get talked about enough. We have a rookie, Mitchell Evans. He's balling out. He got 2 touchdowns on the year. Granted, you feel me, he's a situational type of tight end. He comes in, goal line situations, but, oh man, he about broke that. Damn. He comes into those situations, but he's a difference maker on the field when he comes out there. And Tommy Tremble's always going to be a difference maker. He's a great blocker. He's always, kind of reliable in the passing game. And I think we get JT Sanders back, who's been showing flashes this year that he could be, the number 1 tight end for us. If not, then whatever he does for us, it works. Yeah, you feel me? Like, and he's gotten faster. People don't and he's gotten leaner, bro. Like, he looks slimmer. Like, I feel like we have a great tight end room this year, and we have to use that to the best of our abilities as well.
Yeah. Do y'all think this is going to be a bigger test on the offense or the defense?
Defense, for sure. I'm going to say defense. Only because
I think we in for shootout.
You think so? I mean, it could go either way. I think it's
can't guard nobody, and we can guard niggas, but
I feel like it's because, granted, we played the Dolphins last week, and I'm not taking that away from the Dolphins, but they were, without a man, and the Cowboys were without a man as well. But earlier in the game, the Dolphins were exposing our secondary bad.
Like Darren Waller was out there.
Darren Waller was cooking, and we allowed the most passing yards or receiving yards. Sorry, we allowed the most receiving yards to tight ends this year. I don't think people realize that shit.
Darren Waller.
We have to dead ass, tighten up on that, and that's why I feel like it's a bigger test in our defense because he's not bad. He's not bad at all.
Bro, you hear his name a lot during the game.
He's not bad at all,
and especially during key moments too.
Reason I say it's a bigger test on the offense, I just think just because one, obviously Bryce was polarizing his is with the up and down season, and then we really get put in holes because of our, like last game Dolphins, we got put in the hole because of the offense.
Yeah,
that fumble, that pick, because we scored early. We had the momentum to go down and score again. This nigga, he fumbles, then he comes back next possession, overthrows again over the middle. So it was like our offense put us in a hole. I mean, our defense was playing. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, we was getting killed. Not even gonna lie, defense getting killed. First couple drives, they was getting killed. Darren Waller was out there saucing us up. They was getting killed. But once we got down 17-0, they settled down, and niggas ain't score again to the fourth quarter. And I really don't think if Mike Jack doesn't get hurt, he wouldn't have let up that touchdown. I just think him being hobbled and then you think he finna get on his horse and guard 4-2.
Yeah.
That's putting him in a situation that's not finna survive.
Kind of handicapped them.
So I feel like our defense, in a way, like they've really been solid since we got down since Arizona. Like, I don't know whatever happened there, it flipped the switch. I feel like I ain't gonna say they've proven themselves, but they've shown I feel like they've shown enough to be like, okay, this is a decent defense. Like we not gonna be world beaters, but we're a decent enough defense. Yeah. That's why I think our offense still is up in the air.
Yeah, we're a decent enough defense to keep you in the game. However, we're not going to win you the game. I feel like that's what it is.
The offense definitely needs to step
right. Yeah, That's a testament to Israel Rivero as well. I feel like he's taking a lot of criticism with his time being with us. Him
playing. It's only his second season though, right?
Nah, it's like his third. He's been here ever since Bryce's been here. He's been as long as Bryce. So it's like he's taking a lot of criticism as far as
he is the only
the players he plays and stuff like that.
Else. From like I forgot about the original.
He was on that all-star coaching staff.
Yeah, I remember that shit. That fake ass all-star.
Man, Frank Wright, man, you let us down. But
con man.
Like I said, man, shout out to him. You feel me? I feel like he deserves credit this year for that. Like I said, he coached the defense up to hold the Dolphins to 17 points up until the last, hour of the game or whatever.
Yeah, that's the last 5.
And we definitely should give him some props, bro. Like he's been working on it. I know, like I said earlier, we've been trying to, tell him who to play and stuff like that. And gotta get some of these young guys in there. I definitely agree with that. These young guys can be difference makers, man. We drafted for a reason. There's no reason we draft them and don't play them. We can't develop guys we don't play, so we have to put them on the field. Yeah, man. Shout out to him though, bro. He's gonna get it together. I feel like.
Yeah. But last thing on last game we do need to talk about. We gotta talk about Rico Dowdle.
Bro, shout out to Rico Dowdle, bro. Man, hey, dude. I didn't even think. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I knew he would have a good game. I didn't think he would get 100 yards.
Nobody think he would get 200 though.
I didn't think he would get 100. I didn't think he would get 200 fucking yards.
200 on the ground too. He had 30 in the air too.
Bro, like he had like 240 all purpose.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, like he's different. I didn't think that, and like I said off camera, bro, we have the potential to create a double trouble smash and dash 2.0, bro. Like Chuba can be the bruiser. They both can be they both can be the bruisers.
Simpler as hell.
Yeah, they both can be the bruisers and the speed guys. Chuba's a little faster, and I'm gonna put one thing out there. I've been hearing all week, seeing all week on Twitter. Oh, 30's job is in trouble. No, it's not. Mm-hmm. Let's make one thing perfectly clear. If Chuba Hubbard would have played on Sunday, it would have been worse. He probably would have had 250 on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Some of those touchdowns that Rico Dowdle got, tackled from behind on, Chuba's not getting tackled, bro. He's a track star. 4.3, 4.4 speed. Like, come on, bro. You're not catching him, bro. He's different. It would have been worse, man. So, but I'm not taking that away from Rico Dowdle as well. I'm just saying. It would have been, for all those saying that 30's job is in trouble, no. It is not in jeopardy. We have the opportunity to capitalize and use both of these guys in the game plan and really shake up the league. And I feel like every offense that's good has 2 backs. Look at the Lions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Patriots have a good offense. They have 2 good backs. Well, I'm not gonna say 2 good backs, but they have 2 backs that work for what they do. You feel me? Who else has a good offense with 2 backs? Tonight. You're seeing the fucking Giants. I don't,
but yeah, they do.
You feel me? They got two good backs right now. But any offense in NFL history, whether it's this year or whatever, 2 good running backs.
Shit, low-key
that makes you better.
Because they got Cook and what's his name?
Shit, I don't know, because I don't Cook be getting busy.
Oh, okay. Cook be getting right, man. I will say the Seahawks low key with Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker. I said Miller. Oh shit, who else got 2 good running backs, man? The Chargers had them, but they got hurt, man. Marion and Najee.
I got different opinions about Najee.
Najee's straight for what he does. I feel like
in the back row he decent.
Yeah, definitely.
Cause he,
as a starter,
Amari, I've been a man child since 15, boy.
Damn.
I can't really think of it right now. The Texans have the potential, but Chubb and Mixon.
But you have seeing Amari up close at 15 is crazy.
I bet. Yeah, you played against Brian.
That shit was real. He wasn't real gay. Nah, that whole week was like them niggas like, you better wrap up.
Did you?
I don't play defense, man.
Sir.
I ain't play defense. I'm playing receiver. I ain't got to tackle that nigga. But I seen how that nigga built. I said, hey, y'all got one on y'all hands. I said, y'all got one on y'all hands. I was like, y'all got that. Man, when I seen him right over, when he started fucking up our best linebacker, I said, yeah, we got it. Yeah, so this game go with. This nigga's a man child. He's 15. I'm like, nah. we 17, damn near 18. I'm like, nah. Some of these niggas is 18, damn near. They old as hell. They might be damn near 19. This nigga 15. I said, nah, yeah, it's over. I was like, yeah, it's over. He going to the league.
But yeah, piggybacking on Quay's shit, it was just only one game at the end of the day. So yeah, I definitely agree. 33 is not in trouble at all. But it was a hell of a game though. Yeah. And I hope he kind of brings the same energy because apparently he was looking towards, this one being against his former team. So let's just hope that O-line looks right, man. Because I think in a lot of the clips I saw, he had just like great blockage too from Champ. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I want to say one thing about that, man, because last week against the Patriots, who did we start at right guard against the Patriots last week? Zavala, I believe. Zavala wasn't playing bad, but he got hurt. But then after Zavala got hurt, we put in somebody, I don't even know bro name, but, and they say don't knock the bro, but why would we play him when we had Christensen on the bench, man? And that's what I'm saying earlier, but I feel like our coaching staff overthinks it, bro. If we have players that we clearly can, know can make a difference, why are we not playing them? Cade Mays has been playing his lights out. He's been playing he's been playing out of this world. And he's been, holding it down as a center. We haven't had that problem with the high snaps that we had earlier in the first two games.
He's better than
with Austin Corbett, man. And they say I'm not the Corbett, but I feel like Corbett is better as a guard. That's what we signed him as a free agent a couple years ago, as a guard. And he was balling out as a guard. But we have Damian Lewis and Rob Hunt. So I get it. He's lost from the sauce right now. But, hey, so what, man? They're better than you. So, I feel like K-May should just be our full-time center. We have to play guys that are going to be a difference maker. Same thing with Jimmy Horn. He's a difference maker, bro. Like, we need to play him more, man. Yeah. Don't overthink that shit.
Well, I think that's, I don't know how much more opinion we give on that last game, but last 2 points we did, talk about what we said. But what do you think? Do you think we've, over the past couple weeks, made a conversion into a player-led team?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Just based off of what I've seen the team post, it's just like I only see players, giving speeches. I only see players hyping players up. And as a coach, I've never been a coach, so I'm not going to sit here and put myself in a coach's, shoes. But I feel like as a coach, you should want to be a voice of reason at least. You should want to be somebody that not only, prepares your team, but motivates your team, bro. Like, you're the coach, man. You got to coach them up. And I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with being a player-led team, but let us see some of that interaction with you as well. Like, I want to see some players-led speeches, player-led motivations, or whatever it may be. And I want to see the same for coaches as well, bro. Like, we have to do that, bro. I feel like that provides continuity. That provides a relationship. Like, you feel me? You get the most out of your players like that, bro. Like, you have to gain that trust, earn that, And I don't really see a lot of that in Canales. But I don't expect Canales to be that type of coach to, really be on your ass anyways. Like, you really don't see that from offensive coaches, offensive-minded coaches, you feel me? So
I feel like that is like a good point to bring up because now I'm like kind of thinking about the fact like, well, is this a player-led team because they chose to, or is it player-led because,
they coach it?
Right, you know what I'm saying? But, you hear Derek Brown bring this shit up a lot.
They don't know the Canales.
At all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so far, there's no, like, fire him or anything like that. Obviously, that's not even in question. But... yeah, exactly to that point. You want to see that interaction that the coach had. Like, for instance, Steve Wilkes, kind of seeing that energy that he brought when he was talking about protecting the bank and everything like that. That was, I feel like, really the fire starter that kind of led the streak that he was on. So it definitely shouldn't be a replacement as to, it has to be coach or player-led. It can be let the players build their culture and then have the coach, like what he said, be the voice of reason. Or just be the captain towards a guy that's into, again, winning the games. So, either way, it is cool to hear that the players are, like, committed to this and they want to see better for not only, like, themselves, but also for the people that shows up in the stands. But there is a way to kickstart that, and there are bigger things, to worry about as far as if you're a player on the team. Like, your job should be, maximizing your potential and focusing on your role, not like, all the other in-between shit, because that's what you have the coaches for.
Yeah.
Okay, last point, then. We did talk about this. Y'all was talking about Steve Wilkes, so you thought we did talk about Frank Wright and how that went. So, did y'all think we should have had Steve Wilkes as our coach instead?
Me personally, yes.
Give him a shot.
If the last two choices for our coaching candidates were Frank Wright
I'll take it.
and Steve Wilkes.
Okay, we talking about it.
Yeah, them two.
Yeah, if we're talking about it like that, yes,
Yeah.
I definitely would take Steve Wilkes over Frank Wright. Not to say that Frank Wright was ass, but he literally lost his touch.
No,
right?
he's fucking ass.
He was ass.
I'm just saying like
I'm just
he
saying
lost his
ass though.
No,
Yeah,
he lost his touch. Yeah, okay,
he was ass for us.
Yeah.
For us, yeah, he's ass. He lost his touch, but only reason why I'm choosing Steve Wilkes is because he had the team motivated. He had the team ready to play. The team had the fire that we hadn't seen in years. When Matt Rule took over in 2020, that was the worst thing this franchise could have ever done.
Yeah. Man, real fuck.
Like, bro, he had a great start. He started off.
years with
He did,
Bro, he started off 3-0. Great. I knew it was going to be a fucking bonsai. Like, I knew it was going to be bamboozled. Like,
And that's the thing. I hate that that's like a repeat pattern that I be seeing when it comes to our team, bro. We get a lot of fool's gold from time to time.
we get a lot of everything, dog. Like,
Nah, but I mean, like I said, off camera, this might be a hot take coming. I didn't know we was talking about between them two. I thought we were just talking about them. Because I felt like the reason they went away from Steve Wilkes because if you look at the trend of the league, everybody's going offensive minded coaches trying to pair them with quarterbacks, and obviously Steve Wilkes was a defensive minded coach, and what he was just basically doing was defense and running the ball. That's not something you win with in the NFL no more. We have to win with quarterbacks. So that's why I feel like an offensive-minded coach made more sense. But if we, in hindsight, obviously hindsight's 2020. Seeing Frank Wright, obviously I would have went with Steve Wilkes. But I feel like that's why they went with an offensive-minded coach because that's just the trend of the NFL and it's a copycat league. And I just felt like a defensive-minded coach, you have a couple out there that haven't been successful, but that's not really where the league is going because you got to think we got the few who even a defensive minded head coach is even successful. We were just talking about Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles. Raheem Moore is a defensive head minded coach, but he hasn't had much success.
What y'all call Dan Campbell defensive minded, even though he was a tight end coach?
No, hell no. He's like
his mentality.
He's very much a CEO type, like just I saw
over everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't see him.
Buddy from the Texans.
No, he's a defensive mind. You're right. D'Amico Ryans is nice. Steven is a good coach.
Mike McDonald, the Seahawks coach.
Really?
He is.
Yeah,
he's
pretty straight.
Okay.
But that's about like what? That's 4 we just named out of 32. And the last couple that won, Nick is Sirianni is like a CEO type coach.
Definitely.
And Andrew Reid is offensive minded.
Yeah, you can tell that with Sirianni. You can tell that in the drop off of offensive production from
Kellen Moore
when they lost.
Yeah,
and then even before Kellen Moore, when they lost their two coordinators, Shane Steichen and Jonathan Gannon, when they won the Super Bowl. No, when they went to the Super Bowl that first year.
Shane Steichen is legit.
Yeah, Shane Steichen, bro, he has the Colts. Hooping.
They got the number one offensive.
Bro, they have the number one. Daniel Jones, bro. Hey. I did not expect that, dog.
That's why I was just like, yeah.
I did not expect that from Daniel Jones.
That should have been Richardson.
Man,
he had the build though, like the archetype.
It was the fucking injuries
coming out, like
injuries and
like
I said, for a lot of these young guys, bro, that switch up from the college to pro game, bro, that does a lot on your mental because the game is faster. These dudes are way more smarter. Like they know, they've seen your shit before. Like it's probably tough on these guys, bro, and we don't really, sometimes take into consideration when it comes to our criticism as fans. But at the same time, as fans, we get frustrated. Shit. Yeah, like I get it, bro. Like
I'm sorry, like
I get it. They get paid for the shit. So
say something different at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. Some guys got it and some guys don't. At the end of the day, that's how you gotta sum it all up.
Sound that dotted line, my boy. Go ahead.
But I feel like that's all our topics for the day. We've been on the bitch an hour some change. I feel like we should have, we got all our thoughts out today.
Yeah. Any closing remarks from y'all boys, man?
Motherfucking closing remarks. And I ain't got shit else to say.
All I'm gonna say is keep motherfucking pounding, dog. Man.
Keep pounding. So yeah, this is our first episode of the Panthers podcast. Like I said, we don't know what the name is yet. Y'all might help us decide the name. But, we ain't figure out that. Like I said, who my boy Quay, who my boy Micah, and we out this motherfucker.